The Chiru, or Tibetan antelope, is one of the most graceful and at the same time surprisingly hardy animals on the planet. Its homeland is the highlands of the Tibetan Plateau and adjacent regions of China, India, and Nepal. This species has become a symbol of the wild nature of Tibet and the personification of the struggle for survival in conditions that seem unsuitable for life for most creatures. The Chiru lives at altitudes from 3,250 to 5,500 meters above sea level, where the air is thin. The temperature remains below zero for most of the year, and the winds reach storm force. Outwardly, the Chiru gives the impression of being fragile, but this is deceptive. It has a slender body. The height at the withers is about 80 centimeters for males and slightly less for females. In summer, the animal's fur acquires golden red tones, and in winter, it becomes thicker and grayish white, which helps camouflage against the background of snowy expanses. One of the most characteristic features is the long, slightly curved back black horns of males, up to 60 centimeters long. They play a key role in mating fights. A unique adaptation of the whitefish is the special cavities in the nose, which allow it to better absorb oxygen in thin air. The whitefish's lifestyle is largely determined by its habitat. These animals feed mainly on cereals, grasses, shoots of bushes, and in winter they can dig up snow in search of vegetation. Whitefish lead a herd lifestyle, but the size of the herd varies depending on the season. In the warm season, you can see groups of 10 to 30 individuals, and during migrations, they unite into huge clusters, numbering hundreds and even thousands of animals. Migrations are an important part of their annual cycle. In the spring, females go north to traditional calving grounds, where their cubs are born, and in the fall, they return back. During this time, males remain in winter quarters and join females only during the mating season. The breeding season for chirus occurs in winter, when males gather harems of several females and actively defend them from competitors. Fights between males, although not always resulting in serious injuries, can be fierce. Pregnancy lasts about 7 to 8 months, and in late spring or early summer, one cub is born. An hour after birth, it is able to follow its mother, which is vital in conditions where dangers lurk at every step, from predators to a harsh climate. The Chiru occupies an important place in the ecosystem of the Tibetan Plateau. It serves as a source of food for such large predators as the snow leopard, Tibetan wolf, and lynx. In addition, by traveling long distances, chirus help spread plant seeds, maintaining the biodiversity of pastures. However, the story of the chiru is not only a tale of natural beauty and endurance, but also of a dramatic threat of extinction. For decades, these animals were hunted en masse for their valuable undercoat, the shatush. This material is so fine and soft that it was used to make shawls that cost tens of thousands of dollars. One shawl required the wool of 3 to 5 animals, and this led to a catastrophic decline in numbers. By the end of the 20th century, the chiru population had fallen by 90%. The salvation of this species was made possible by international bans on the trade in shatush, increased protection, and the creation of nature reserves, such as Hosil in China. Today, the number of Tibetan antelopes is estimated at about 150,000 individuals, and it is gradually increasing. However, threats remain. Poaching, Competition with livestock for grazing, road and railway construction, and climate change continue to affect this species. The cheer is more than just an animal. For the people of Tibet, it symbolizes the freedom and purity of the highlands. Its survival is a reminder that even the most isolated corners of the planet are closely tied to human activity. Preserving the cheer means preserving the unique ecosystem of the Tibetan Plateau, with its delicate balance between the harsh environment and the amazing creatures that have learned to live in it. As long as the cheer races on the highland winds, Tibet remains alive, and with it, there is hope that wildlife can survive in the face of adversity.